Stoke-on-Trent. The deep down. But at least I had the They just had trouble showing.
Right, not bad. Whoa! Fuck you.
Chainmail condom!
I had plenty of balls.
Nice.
Nobody!
Where I grew up, you were meant to. I came out.
Downstairs for a bit. Straight to bed, yeah?
The end is near, the final curtain. I've traveled and all I did.
My dad and Sammy Davis were gods to him.
That's pure love, that is. Or whatever it takes.
Hey, now look what you...
I can sing without it.
I think it's time for a monologue. Come on.
What is? Dad said you have to be...
The film is told by pop star Robbie Williams as he shares his life story. Robbie is shown as a chimpanzee because he sees himself as less evolved. In 1982, young Robert, Carter J. Murphy, lives in Stoke-on-Trent. While playing football, he falls and is laughed at. At home, his dad, Peter, Steve Pemberton, dreams of stardom but believes talent is something you're born with. His nan, Betty, Alison Stedman, encourages Robert, telling him he has what it takes.
I'm not going to the trials. Think of the money. Screaming for you. Oh, you got a ticket to heaven. Singing, innit? What a bastard. It's pounding.
You'll have more than a pound. You'll go in. I was already had one man long. But it's just me. No.
Queen! This is it! Makes my tears go.
Robert shines in a school play, Pirates of Penzance, impressing the crowd with his singing. But he battles self-doubt, hearing negative voices in his head. Meanwhile, Peter tries stand-up comedy, changes his last name to Conway, and leaves the family. Robert clings to his father's old things, feel, as he moves to a smaller home with his mom and nan.
First things first. Oh, that'll come. Stories. Mark, you were in a band called The What now?
Oh, it's fucking great, wasn't it?
Can't we just say I'm a songwriter? Be a fucking submarine. You lot toe the line. It's Robbie.
Name Robbie, but it became a character.
I've got a good one.
And clap. Oh! Hey! Don't be nervous, you all.
The worst one was that I slept with them.
These are loud!
Wonderland.
To rehearsals with them. Though he is the youngest, Robert quickly proves himself with his charm and energy. He and the boys train hard, dancing and singing non-stop under Nigel's strict watch. At home, Betty is overjoyed by Robert's success, but Peter's interest seems more about fame than fatherly love. Meanwhile, Robert's best friend Nate watches from the sidelines, unsure about Robert's new world.
There's a new lot. Thanks the clothes off the line. I went down the post office thing.
Not posh.
The business Robert.
Guess who's with... I'll get his...
If they'll let me.
Love, where's my little...
Oh, now. Like a gladiator, and they all... See what I see. See, that's the... Now, fuck off.
HQ, with the man... It's quite a
Calendars. Just kidding. Bushka dolls.
Robert and the band finally make their debut, and the crowd loves them. With his dreams coming true, he steps onto the path of stardom, but fame comes with its own challenges. Robbie's downward spiral continues as he indulges in partying, drinking, and drugs. Despite his success, he feels lost, haunted by self-doubt and the pressures of fame. His relationship with Nicole suffers, and he struggles with loneliness.
All the money. He's for me. And they're all waiting for the problem.
Well, we...
To see if we can do it.
all our material you've been working.
It is a four-piece for a while.
I think you... That it, then?
Yeah?
Take this. This is it. The end!
One night, after a particularly reckless party, Robbie collapses from exhaustion and substance abuse. He wakes up in a hospital with Janet and Betty by his side, deeply worried. Realizing he needs a change, Robbie decides to go solo and prove himself outside of Take That. With the help of his new team, Robbie begins working on his own music.
And use. It's a hit!
We were somebody. Somebody. She's the one. We were all somebody. She's the one. And you know the things you are. When you said what you I know we can save the is the one. You know the things you want to say what you.
He channels his emotions into songwriting, creating hits like Angels, which becomes his breakthrough. As he rises again, he starts to gain confidence, but the shadows of his past still linger. The film follows Robbie's journey as he navigates solo success, personal demons, and his ongoing quest for self-acceptance. Through ups and downs, he learns that fame isn't everything. It's about finding happiness within himself.
Yeah, but...
More often, you know.
Live all of us. Anyone producer called Guy Chambers. Gary's got #1.
I wouldn't change your hair up to your dad.
Oh?
He's agreed to see you. To have your visit on your...
He called me. He invited me.
Yes, that... You see? Jesus.
Oh, Betty. Oh, Betty.
Hey,
It's all right. It's all right.
Picking up gyro checks, planning now suspects, and so I pop it out like.
Hey, hang on. Coming over.
He likes it when I talk about the hot songs.
You don't mind, do you?
We are on a beach.
And they're all the same. Lyrics you think other people...
So you want me to...
With a newfound sense of self, Robbie slowly starts to rebuild his life. He makes amends with Gary, acknowledging their rivalry but also their shared history. He reaches out to Nicole, offering a heartfelt apology, though their paths have now diverged. He reconnects with Nate, realizing that true friendship endures beyond fame. As Robbie embraces sobriety, he focuses on making music that truly reflects who he is.
We're gonna peel your... Useless little prick.
Can't escape!
Do you know what? You have some time!
To the day of the office.
Rob.
Summer.
Wait till I...
A couple of numbers for a good deal.
Look at you! Look at this!
His career flourishes again, but this time he isn't chasing validation. He's doing it for himself. In the final scenes, Robbie walks onto a grand stage, greeted by thousands of adoring fans. But instead of feeling pressured, he simply takes it all in. With a smile, he performs, no longer haunted by his past, but empowered by it. The film closes with a montage of real-life footage of Robbie through the years, celebrating his highs, lows, and everything in between.
All the night. Good budget. Arthur stepped up. Except Merlin whispered. Exi-muscular knight with puny little arm.
Does I hate my fate? Do they know when we're that wings are swing running through my head? And me protection, whether
As the screen fades to black, his voice echoes, "I finally learned to love Robert, not just Robbie." That sounds like a compelling and emotional biopic, capturing Robbie Williams' highs and lows with depth and energy. The idea of depicting him as a chimpanzee adds a unique, surreal layer to the storytelling, reinforcing his self-perception and struggles with fame. Are you working on a screenplay, an animation, or a storyboard for this?
I will grow.
I feel a bit... Everything to do with me. The shagging, the boozing, you for it. Become famous. I'm an evolve, and that's why I'm always like, so I get in there before you. Fucking...
To get everything we want. It's a good first step.
Cause I know I've been through this pain doing. Get me out of the cold. Oh, oh, Lord, I'm too better man to be a better.
No, good evening, folks. Well, I've been called many things, but while I'm all though to sit back, reading. Of the evening. Thank you for being a wonderful... Thank my mum.